Okay, class, let's take our seats. So, 2024 is a big year for everyone. For me, I got to see my first concert, and that was pretty cool. And I'm sure every one of you has your own stories to share about the year, both good and bad. I know I do. So, as we prepare to leave the year behind, I want to recommend a New Year's resolution that I'd like everyone to take into 2025. That resolution is that we should all stop taking award shows seriously. Art award shows, I mean. The Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, the Tonys, the Game Awards, Streamer Awards, VTuber Awards, all of them. Every last one that you can think of. How do I plan to present myself? Simple. I'll do what every good red-blooded American does. Bitch and moan about it. Every year, these shows take up such a large chunk of the public consciousness, and it irks me to no end. The media behind each of these award shows hypes them up to no end to make sure that they're at the forefront of your thoughts for as long as possible. And all this leads to is endless amounts of pointless arguing over what got snubbed or what didn't win or deserve the best award for best screenplay, best game, best heckler, best overpaid hack, best shill, best piece of ambient noise, best foot sniffing simulator, best hentai moans. I don't care. Ultimately, none of that matters because of one simple principle that seems to be forgotten each year. You can't judge art. I mean, you can, and you should, just not objectively. To repurpose a quote by Steve Ditko, without a measuring standard, nothing can be identified or judged, but everything can be measured. All measurements require an appropriate standard. In other areas of life, awards are given out for things that can be objectively measured, like a perfect bowling score, the winner of a chess competition, the winning Super Bowl team, Olympic medalist, heck, even the winner of a gaming competition. These same objective principles can't be applied to art. As the old saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and what makes one piece of art better than another, be it a painting, film, song, video game, book, is always going to come down to our personal preference. Sure, there are certain standards in place when judging these things, but those standards were formed by popular public opinion over time. For example, Star Wars The Phantom Menace is widely considered to be a bad movie. Just looking it up right now on Google, the majority of popular movie reviewing sites rate it fairly negative. This is widely considered to be the public opinion, yet renowned film critic Roger Ebert gave the film a glowing review of 3.5 out of 4 stars. Does his positive review make all the negative reviews by other critics wrong? No. Does Ebert's own opinion not aligning with the popular one make his positive review wrong? No, not at all. This can be applied to my own opinions too. I don't like the Insomniac Spider-Man games for a number of reasons. But does that make me wrong simply because my opinion isn't the rating one? No. Is Bob Ross any less of an artist than Van Gogh because he didn't paint Starry Night? Is Taylor Swift's music better than Metallica's because she has more Grammy Awards? We could go on like this for hours, but I think you get the point. I don't want to have to pull the art is relative card, but yeah, art is relative. And what wins an award is going to be whatever is popular among those in charge of the vote. And that vote can be decided for just about any reason because how we view and judge art is decided on our own personal taste and view of the world. So, at risk of sounding like a hippie, it's all about how we feel, man. Now, I'd like to offer a counterpoint to cover my ass. Art being relative does not invalidate any of my past videos on media critiques, nor will it invalidate any future videos I decide to make. I'll stand by all those videos. I'm not saying that none of this matters either, and that we shouldn't have these sorts of discussions on the individual merits of art. What I'm suggesting we do is that we stop giving so much power to these award shows, which more often than not shut down nuanced conversation amongst the public with blanket statements, and steer the conversation into a more productive one that focuses on examining new perspectives and the little nuances that get lost in all the noise. I'd much rather discuss how, say, a movie that shows the horrors of Stan from the dial-up internet days mirrors a real-life evolution of social media mobs, and how it puts artists in greater danger than ever than just saying, Perfect Blue is a better or worse movie than any other animated film in '97 because it didn't win some committee award-approved pat on the back. To close things out, don't let my rant dissuade you from enjoying yourself. If you like watching these shows and taking part in the conversation around them, that's okay too. Just don't let yourself get too worked up over your favorite thing not winning. After all, there's no accounting for taste, am I right? Huh? Yeah, you don't like me, do you?